Hello, beautiful people. My name is Celia Musoningzengele. If you are coming across this for the first time, welcome. I may change this name to just Muswening soon on this account, although I'm now used by now to say I am Celia Musoningzengele, but truly speaking, I should now give back the Zengele name to their owners, because I've been divorced since 2018, guys. There are those that know. Now this information is only for people that have just joined this YouTube recently. So I need to take back the surname to their owners. The only thing that's keeping me with the surname is that actually I'm just avoiding the the red tape, because I still have got 2 children that are underage that needs my signature on many things. And now when you apply some of the things on their behalf, if the 2 of you do not share a surname, there's just an extra paperwork to do, like affidavits and so on. So to avoid that, that's why I was using the surname. But I do know that the owner of the surname is not happy about me using his surname, because now he has someone that's using the surname. Now there are 2 people that are using his surname, and the other one he's not so keen about them. Okay, fine. That's not the issue. The issue is I'm such a bad person. When things were bad, I did come to YouTube to come and rumble and complain. But now when things are better, when things are fixed, I did not come back to rectify the situation. So I'm talking in terms of Planet 42. Those who have been at this page for long, they would remember that I had an issue with Planet 42 because I did buy a car. No, it was a rent to buy, yes, rent to own, something like that. So I had a contract with them. I did take a car, and then on my way back from the very same day from their service provider where I got the phone from, the car from, it gave problems. It made a strange sound. I complained. Instead of them changing the car for me, now they struggled. They took the car to be fixed, which I was not happy about, but I had little options. So I had to play nice with them and allow them to do the best that they could. So the car gave me problems from the first day, and I complained. And throughout the 5 months that I drove that car, it was giving problems every day. And you can go back to some videos, you'll see where I shared what happened to the car. It ended up being towed because it put me by the roadside. Fine. And thereafter, Planet 42, now we were fighting with them because they wanted me to pay 92,000. It started as 56,000, which they wanted me to pay, and I refused to pay it. And they took the car to be fixed. They ended up paying that 56,000. No, it was even less, because I don't know what happened when it was them. Now I remember that it wasn't 56,000, but okay, fine. But they had told me it's gonna be 56,000 sharp. Thereafter, then it got a major breakdown, because these people did not even realize that actually all this time what was making the sound, it was the fuel injectors. It was a diesel car. The fuel injectors were giving up slowly. I think it was 1 at first, then got to be 2, and then finally They all gave in. On the roadside, while I was coming back home, I was supposed to come home. I was left stranded by the roadside. Sharp. Fine. Now it had damaged even the diesel pump. So it was no longer just the fuel injectors, it was the fuel injectors with the diesel pump. Fine. Then when the quote came, the quote said 92,000. It was 92,900 and something. So I could, when I rounded up, it could be 93,000 because there was still a 900 and something on top of the 92,000. And I was like, what? Even if I had it, even if I had the 56,000, guys, I would not bother myself. I would just go to any dealership and buy a better cash car. With 96,000, I think I could get a better cash car. So yes, that was it. And then it was from then it was a back and forth between me and them, because I had told them from day one I was not happy with the car, and I've been begging them, and then I had evidence that I've been begging them to change the car for me. Now that was the issue. They refused, and then guess what? I think after a month or two, then they came back with an offer that says, no, I don't have to pay the 92 anymore. And that was it. And then they said, no, I don't have to pay the 93,000. Actually, they have an offer for me. The offer is that I can pay only 20-something thousand. They said they have reduced that amount to, I must make one payment and the penalty payment. So it will be 20-something thousand. And I said no. I refused, Shem. I refused point blank. I said, I'm not gonna pay that. And I gave them my reasons. That reason number one is that this car, I've been complaining about it forever. That's reason number one. Reason number two was that during that period of 5 months that I had the car, they had taken the car for a period in total, when I added up, to 1 month and 3 weeks. So there was a 1 month and 3 weeks that I had to make plans as to what other mode of transport could I use, because they were not offering me a courtesy car. So I had to make plans as to how I move from point A to B. And I had to make plans as to how do I get to work, and my work requires a transport. So I told them that actually you are the ones that are owing me, because really you did me dirty. What happened here was unjust to me, because I paid for the service that I did not get. So you cannot come back and tell me that I must pay for the service that was not rendered. And you broke the contract by doing that, because they had taken the car 5 times in that 5 months to have it fixed. The whole entire period amounted to close to 2 weeks, because it was a month and 3 weeks that time together jointly. So they said, okay, they'll take me to the attorneys and what. I said, no, it's fine. And then I wrote to the ombudsman, credit ombudsman. They answered to say Planet 42 does not fall under credit ombudsman. I didn't know that can't the companies decide if they can fall into credit ombudsman or not. But that's what I got, that no, they don't fall under. So they are not accountable to the credit ombudsman. And then they told me where to write to. I can send an email to they gave me an alternative place where I can complain. I don't want to lie. At that time, I felt like, these people must stand. There is nothing that I can do about them, and I'm not even going to bother myself anymore. I did not write to that recommended place that I was referred to by the credit ombudsman. Fine, I left it at that, and then I did a video. Not even one, 2 videos. And then sometime, I think in March, I get a call this afternoon. A call is coming from Planet 42. I don't know, this person did tell me the title, but the minute he said Planet 42, already my mind was so negative. I did not even get to hear exactly what position he was holding at Planet 42. The minute he decided to attack me about the video that he came across on YouTube, he said, we came across your video on YouTube and we are not happy about it. I was like, what? You're not happy? Yo, I moved from 0 to 100 in no time, because I felt like, you wanna play victims now? I don't want to lie, I was not nice to him on the phone. So he came. No, he called. I was not nice to him on the call at all. But he was kind. He just kept a calm spirit. He does not have a choice, and anyway, it's not even his business. He's just doing his work. So then he gave me an offer to say no, they are not happy with the video that I made, but they have an offer for me. An offer is that they will scrap the debt that they think I have, because he says, no, we'll scrap your debt. I was like, it's not my debt. It's not my debt. It was never my debt. Oh, guys, shame. I was not kind to the poor guy, and he sounded like he's very young. I was not kind to that abortion. So I told him that it was not my debt, of which is true. It was never my debt anyway. They were supposed to scrap it in the first place. Their car did not even make the 6 months. They said I must pay for the 6th month and the 7th month as penalty. I was like, the 6th month I did not even start to drive your car. I'm not gonna pay for the service that you did not render, and I'm not even going to take any kind of penalty, because if anybody has to be penalized fairly here, you are the guys that needs to be penalized for a disservice that he gave me. And he was like, no, okay, we'll scrap it, then you can come and take a new car. Not a new like, but I can take another car. Let me use the word another car. I can come and take another car from them, and they will take it to the third party to check it, and be rest assured that I'm happy, and I'll have to drive it, take a test drive with it, and then decide if I'm happy with it. And then if I'm totally happy, and they will give me a period, I can't remember, he said a period of 14 days or 7 days, if I'm not happy, to return it, and so on and so on. I said all the good things, and then in return they are begging that after all that is done, I must now come and remove the original video. I said, okay, I don't have a problem of removing the original video, provided you keep all that. So shame, they did that. They even sent me a clearance certificate to say I don't owe them a cent. Then I can come and take the car. Another car, I'm the one that did not go, because anyway the car is too expensive. Thank you. Anyway, the car is too expensive. That's number one. And then number two, things at work are thinking we don't know if we will work until this year. So I decided that no, let me just not, let me not bother myself. Let me just pick. Then I decided that, oh, let me not bother myself anymore about this. Let me hold on a bit because there are other things that are disturbing as well. I don't even know if I was still paying the car. How was I going to survive, because I'm battling as it is right now without even paying that car. And I did tell you I was paying that car 9,483 on top of that, so it was almost 9,500 that I was paying for that car. Well, I will advise anybody watching this video, keep your record clean, keep your credit record clean, because the reason why I end up with companies like Planet 42 is because I am blacklisted. Yeah, in my case there are a lot of things that came to play. There was a divorce, and then after the divorce there was also some gambling that happened that put me into debts. I couldn't, and I ended up not being able to keep up with my debts. I'm the kind of a person that would just admit my wrongs. Yeah, so because of that, then by the way, while we are still on gambling, I did block myself. I did block myself, and I'm so happy because who knows, maybe I could be the other Rosemary now had I not blocked myself. I did recognize that I was having a problem, and the minute I heard that Rosemary even got the car, I remember myself, I won a car. These casinos, hey, they are another pandemic. I'm telling you, they also have to be addressed. Their issue has to be addressed because there are so many people there. I'll make a video and talk about just that part where so many lives are ruined. It won't be the first video, but I think that we do need a sequel to that in relation to Rosemary, Nomi and Dove as well. Yeah, I just wanted to update you about Planet 42. So that was it. We don't owe each other anymore. I'll be removing their video that I made here on YouTube, but after maybe a week. I want you to watch this video first and go there and watch that video, then I'll remove it. I haven't removed it yet because we did not keep the last part of the deal, which was me going there to take another car, and then after everything I was to delete the video. So because I didn't go there, I'm still gonna remove the video anyway, but I don't regret putting that video up there, because otherwise I would be owing them 20-something thousand, because they did come down from 90-something thousand to 20-something thousand. If it wasn't for that video, I would still be owing them that 20-something, and maybe it could be accumulating interest as well, and then it was going to be something else. I was not gonna pay it, guys. I was not planning to pay them at all. I was not, because I felt it deep in my soul that it was within my rights not to pay them, because actually they did me wrong. They did me very dirty. And thank you so much for watching, and can share this video if you like it, and bye bye.